You guys, I leave for Asia in 1 week. I swear this trip just kind of crept up on us. And thinking about the fact that we're getting on an 11-hour flight with a 6-hour layover, don't get me started on that, in like 7 days is crazy. But I figured what a perfect time to start vlogging by showing you the prep that I'm doing before this trip, because I actually booked a lot of appointments so that I can spend the least amount of time getting ready in the morning. But honestly, it's because it's so hot and humid and rainy in Asia right now that I don't really want to be wearing a lot of makeup. We've got a haircut today, we've got a lash lift, a spray tan, I got a physio appointment because my body has to be in tip-top shape before getting on that flight. And if I have time, I also want to get a pedicure. I was going to get my nails done here too, but I actually think I might do it in Taiwan, which by the way, I'm going to Taiwan for a week and then I'm going to South Korea for a week, which I'm so excited about. Our friends are getting married in Taiwan and it's our whole friend group that's going to travel for this wedding, which is so freaking fun. And then there's a bunch of us who have been wanting to go to Korea, so it just made sense for us to hop over there since we're already on that side of the world. Anyways, I'm just gonna finish my makeup and I'll be right back. Wow, my bangs look crazy. I was contemplating whether or not I wanted to cut it again or grow it out because I do miss having long hair, but I also really like having short hair and my mind just changes by the season. But now it's kind of getting to this awkward length where for the most part when I style it, it looks a little bit flat up here and then heavy on the bottom. And it's just not super flattering unless I style it perfectly, which I really don't want to have to worry about while I'm on vacation. So I'm just gonna cut it probably like an inch or so that I can get it back to like an intentional short length. And I just think if it was like right where the shoulder is, that would look really cute. So let's go do that. Say hey. I notice it mostly when I'm putting my hair back. I feel like this side kind of has more volume than this side.
It's actually a lot of growth pattern, and that is the way your hair grows out from your follicle. And that can go every which way, and that's why bangs are sometimes a very difficult beast to master.
You guys, my hair feels so much lighter. This length is so much more flattering, and he added some volume to the sides of my bangs so that it frames my face really nicely. I'll give you a better look when I get home, but I am gonna go get a pedicure right now. So let's go do that. Okay, I'm feeling so good about this haircut. This was the right move. Even though it doesn't look like he cut off that much, there was so much hair on the floor. I could not believe how much he trimmed off. I want to say we only cut like 1.5 inches off of the overall length, but he did a lot of cutting of these front pieces to give me more volume along the sides of my face. I feel like before he cut it, my hair was really long on the sides and it was kind of like separating like this, making me A, look bald here, and B, it wasn't transitioning really seamlessly with my bangs like it is now. I am obsessed with this. I'm really excited to wear my hair up because this is just gorgeous. Ah! Somehow he cut hair off and yet it looks so much thicker and fuller and healthier. I'm obsessed. If you're in Vancouver, I highly recommend going to my hairstylist. I will leave all his info in the description box. I've been going to him for like 2 years now and I love him. I'm feeling confident today, so we are going to give myself a brow lamination with this at-home lash lift kit that I have. My thinking is if this doesn't go well, at least I have bangs that cover it. These are the brows with no product. I do have a little bit of microblading behind them that's creating a bit of a shadow, but for the most part, I would say that my hairs kind of go down specifically towards the end of my brow. And I just want that like lifted, fluffy look without having to put brow gel in every single day. I'm not gonna lie, I've had this kit for like 2 years now, so hopefully it doesn't expire. Oh, it literally says it expired in 2024. We're still gonna use it. The first step is to use this little cleanser to remove any residue or skincare that's on my brow. So I'm just gonna use a little cotton swab and do that now. Ew. This is the perming solution that I'm supposed to use. I feel like I'm just gonna use a spoolie that it came with and brush it through one of my brows, put some saran wrap on it, and then leave it on for like 10 minutes. This smells disgusting. So like don't really know how much perming solution I'm supposed to be using. Here we go. Brush it through my brows in like all different directions. Cute! It says to keep it on for 10 to 12 minutes. I'm gonna do 10 because I'm scared and I'll be right back. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. I'm supposed to take off the plastic wrap, remove the perm lotion with this little comb, and then apply the fixing lotion. Okay, remove her. Look at how well my brows are staying up by just pushing them. I feel like they are permed. I'm kind of confused. Like, can I not just like wipe it off like this? This is the fixing solution. I have another clean spoolie, so I'm just gonna do the same thing I did with the perming solution and just dip it right in. Hopefully you can tell this is my first time doing this. So far, none of my hairs have fallen out, which is really all I was worried about. Put the saran wrap back on and leave on for another 10 minutes, BRB. 10 minutes later, it's time to remove this and put on the cleanser with this little tool again. I'm assuming I'm just wiping off all of the residue. So let's go ahead and do that. She's looking laminated, okay? I'm so excited for this. Okay, brows are all clean. And as you can see, when I brush it, it stays up. I obviously need to trim it, which I will do after I finish my other eyebrow, but for now I'm just gonna put some of this nutrition on. I'm assuming it's kind of like a hair oil just to help nourish your hairs after you applied all of those chemicals on it. Luckily, this kit has a lot of spoolies because I feel like you need a clean one for every single step. Okay, I'm back, and this is what the brows are looking like. I'm so happy. I honestly wish I did this sooner. I feel like I was just scared, but now that I've done it once, I can't imagine not doing it. I definitely could have left the solution on longer, and my number one tip is definitely to grow out your brow hairs because as you can see, like the shorter brow hairs did not laminate the same way, which is honestly okay because I'm gonna go in and clean it up by plucking them and maybe trimming off the edges a little bit. Here are the brows all trimmed. I can't believe these are my brows without any gel or product in them. I'm gonna put the exact kit that I used in my Amazon storefront because this is so good, and I'm pretty sure this was affordable when I bought it 3 years ago. Obsessed. Good morning. Today is lash lift day, which I'm so freaking excited about. I'm a little bit nervous because I did get a lash lift before and it did not turn out the way that I thought it would, but the holy shit, that would have been so bad. This time I'm going to a new girl that specializes in Asian lashes, so I am really hopeful that this will turn out the way that I want it to. Oh my God. I may have applied a little too much, but we're gonna try and tap this in with a brush. I'm trying a new product today from Naked Sundays. It's their Cabana Glow bronzing drops. And it apparently also has SPF 50, so I'm kind of using it as my sunscreen, but also a little bit of a tint. Okay, skin is definitely looking bronzy and super healthy. I think I love it. It was just a little scary at first. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of blush and skip concealer because it's probably gonna rub off anyway when she's doing my lashes. You know it's summer when Say Spicy comes out. Naked Sundays also sent me their Hydrating Glow Mist, which is a top-up spray that also has SPF 50 and hyaluronic acid, so maybe I'll try that right now just to get a vibe. Ooh. This mist is so good. Maybe I'll bring this on vacation. This is not sponsored, but Naked Sundays, I see you. Okay, let's go. I know, right? And I was gonna go to the other place. They're all so cute. Yeah, maybe I'll do this little guy. Does it not look like I'm wearing mascara? I actually cannot stop looking at them. They are so lifted, and she somehow made my lashes look so much longer than when I curl them myself. Here's what they look like from the side. I did ask her to lift them as much as possible because A, it helps last longer, and B, I just wanted like the full effect. And honestly, from the side is not my business. She was saying that the reason there are some gaps in my eyelashes is because of how often I'm curling them, and the curler is like breaking off my lashes. So I'm really excited to give my lashes a break for the next 6 to 8 weeks, she said. And I just cannot get over how long and lifted they look. She did do a little black tint on them, which is why they kind of look like they have mascara on. And wow, it's gonna be hard for me to go back after this. I will also leave the Lash Girl's information in the description box, especially if you have Asian lashes that don't hold a curl. I would highly recommend going to her. Like, are you joking me? Hey? We have made it to our final prep day. Today we have physio and we have a spray tan, which I'm both nervous and excited about because A, I've never had a spray tan before, but I do know a few people who have gone to this tanning place, so I trust. I'm really excited for physio because my right knee has been bothering me a little bit. And I know the amount of walking I'm gonna be doing in Asia. I want to address it now and get some exercises that I can do while I'm away to make sure my body is feeling tip-top shape throughout my trip. So let's go do that first and then we'll head to our spray tan.
You need to make sure that these muscles that go in and attach on that kneecap are stronger.
Okay, don't know if you can tell, but I'm looking a little bronzier than this morning. That experience was so good. Again, I will leave the details of everywhere I went to in the description box. So if you're from Vancouver, just know all those places are vetted by me. In 5 hours, I'm gonna wash this off and then I'll give you an update of what the full body tan is looking like tomorrow. I'm so excited. The color already looks so natural and it's very similar to how my skin normally tans in the summertime. Now I just need to not sweat it all off, and it is hot AF today. Physio was amazing as always. My knee feels like it's brand new and he gave me some really good exercise exercises to do while I'm on the trip. I think physio is one of my favorite self-care things that I do and one of the best things I've ever done for my body. I cannot recommend it enough. Anyways, I'll check back in tomorrow and show you the tan. Please ignore the state of my hair. I'm currently oiling her before I wash her before the flight. But let's feast our eyes on the outcome of this tan. Oh my gosh, it looks so natural, and that's what I asked for. I didn't want to be too deep and I didn't want it to be too brown because my skin naturally pulls more golden and olive when I naturally tan in the sun. So I wanted to mimic that look as much as possible, especially because I probably will be getting sun while I'm on my trip. So I'm kind of assuming as this fades, my skin will be naturally tanning as well. So I just wanted that color to match, okay? I also got my face sprayed, which I am happy about because it did help even out my skin tone with my body. But I will say if you have big pores like me, it does kind of emphasize them because it's essentially spraying tanner into your pores. Is it the worst thing ever? No, but I had to let you know. Like I said before, I will leave every place I went to in the description and also include a code if that place offered me a code, so that if you're in Vancouver and you want some dollars off your first appointment, it'll all be down there. And thank you so much for watching my little prep vlog. Love you so much and see you in 2 weeks. Bye.